Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to my corner of the internet. My name is Jason, and today we're back with some more Shadowrun Returns. Last time we disguised ourselves as a janitor, and we decided to go ahead and poke around the aftermath of our Shadowrun the night before. So once again, we find ourselves. Here we are in Telestrian Industries as Alex X, and without any of our teammates. So we're kind of flying solo for the time being. Now, before we go ahead and continue on with our little infiltration mission here, I would like to go ahead and use some of our karma points to sort of level up, make her a little bit more formidable than she already is. So, what are we going to be bringing up? We have 10 points, so we can bring up either body or, if we go down here to willpower, we could throw we could slap a point into spell casting. So at this point, it's kind of like a choice. Do we want to increase our spell casting, hitting ability, or do we want to give ourselves a few more hit points? That's a tough one. I think that I'm thinking I'm going to go with spell casting. Yeah, there we go. Go ahead with spell casting. That leaves us with 1 point remaining, and then next time we can go get the point in body, and then maybe max out quickness. I think that's a decent plan. Right now, our willpower and spellcasting is as high as it can go, so we are the best caster that we possibly can be. We have maxed that out, and if we max out body and quickness, then we might actually need to start looking at a new, we'll say, line of development for Alex to sort of jump up. Anyways, what are we doing right now? We want to not blow our cover, and we want to find the Aegis sample. Oh, that seems like it's simple enough. I think I've almost blown my cover once now. So what we've been doing is kind of going around, planting evidence and crap like that. Let's go and take a look at this terminal. I can't remember if we did that already. Let me see. It appears that we cannot. All right. Well, let's go ahead down here to the this door, which will lead into the next hallway, and hope that nobody spots us. Let's see. This door here is locked. This door here is locked. All right. I suspect that we can't find anything else down here. So, that's right. We wanted to put the various chips. Right? Plant the comlink chips to get to Eric Silverstar's office. Now I'm not sure what we're supposed to do. What is this? What is this? That just centers us on our character here. So there's nobody here. I'm pretty sure we planted these chips. We planted all the chips, I think. I'm just gonna go ahead and make a quick run around to the other rooms and kind of look around, make sure I haven't missed anything before I attempt to go elsewhere. It's kind of a little bit strange that they've got a janitor running around here, cleaning up, especially when there's still a body bag here. I get the impression that, we'll say, security hasn't been, or the police haven't completed their job here, and yet here we are running around because, I don't know, reasons. Hey, Mr. Telestrian Guard, how you doing today? What can I do for you? I need to get upstairs. My supervisor says there's more cleaning to do. I don't know if you haven't noticed, but you really haven't done much on this floor. I'm pretty sure the guard could tell that too. He's kind of like, yeah, you missed a spot over there and there and there and there. But then again, it might be going back to, I don't know, what would my purpose be here? It's either they're still doing an investigation and I shouldn't be cleaning up in here, or they're done and I'm really terrible at my job. The top floors may only be accessed with the expressed authorization of Eric Silverstar, our VP of Security. You can head to the lower floors if your supervisor wants. Let's try this. Hey, I found all these chips on some of the matrix switch boxes. Is that important? The guard thinks for a moment and activates his comlink. He turns his back on you and has a brief conversation. Then he turns back. Oh man, that would have been a perfect prime time for me to jump him and steal his uniform, and oh man, that would have been a good idea. Mr. Silverstar wants to see you in his office immediately. Haha! Mission successful. Because that's the whole point of what we came here, is we wanted to plant evidence so that we got an exclusive interview with Mr. Silverstar, I think his name was. Collecting the sample. The brutish dog-eat-dog existence of a slum dweller is a far cry from the quiet desperation and existential nothingness of a corporate wage slave. Yet after your time at Telestrian Industries, it's unclear which is more bleak. The elevator rises smoothly, its blenderized music assaulting you once again as you ascend to the executive floor and your goal. Game autosaved. Told me twice. Right there and down there. Awesome. Continue. Let's see what horrors await me. Now, wait, were we here? Yes, we were here. Because... Okay, I got a little bit mixed up here. Now, it says don't blow your cover. Do I want to go through this door? I feel like if I go through this door, it might be bad for me. I'm going to go ahead and actually... I'm going to do something I haven't done up till now. I'm actually going to... I guess we could say do a little bit of a save scum thing here, where I'm saving the... Oh, there is a quick save, isn't there? I should have just done that. I'm gonna open this door, and if it blows my cover, then I'm just gonna load my game. But I'm curious. We've got 2 people in there. Can I walk on in there? Is anyone gonna like yell at me? Like, hey, you're not supposed to be in here. No. Hey, this is restricted area. Hey, this is restricted area. Yes, I can also English well. You can't go in there. I can't go in there. Okay, so I guess that's the game's way of telling me if you go in there, you're gonna blow your cover. I want to see what happens. Oh. I can come back here. Okay, yeah, so this looks like kind of how it looked the night before. Is there any penalty for this? Like, nobody's showing up? Nobody's gonna be like, hey, you're not supposed to be in here. No, nothing. Huh. And I can go through that elevator instead. Curiosity's guiding me. Jason, why don't you just go to where the objective is? I would, but if this weren't so interesting. Where does this lead me? Okay. I'm sorry. I'm probably going to load my save game, but... Uh-oh. Detective McCluskey stands smirking, surrounded by armed and twitchy Lone Star officers. Good morning, moron. Good morning, Detective McCluskey. It's a fine day for police corruption, isn't it? The smirk bruns. That's right, dummy. Keep flapping your jaw. That sort of thing will be perfect for where you're going. Mr. Telestrian wants to meet you in person. He wants to chat about last night's fun and games. You can come along quietly, or you can meet him in a body bag. He smiles wolfishly. Come on, Drek for brains. Make the wrong choice. I'll opt for a stand-up conversation, or let's get this over with. I have things to do, or I'm going to one day. You and I are going to go round and round, McCluskey. Really? There's no option to fight? I wanted to take these guys on. I want to be like, yes, let's do this. Let's get this over with. I have things to do, like reloading my save and going the proper way. Darn, I was hoping to be able to bring you in feet first. Really? This is not at all what I was hoping to happen. Okay, now before I went ahead and I made the decision, I went ahead and I said that I was going to load my game, right? So I'm allowed to load my game. Or do I just own up to this? I don't know. I'm not sticking to the plan. I should have stuck with the plan. All right, I might go ahead and we'll say revisit that save a little bit later. If the path of the story doesn't lead me that way anyways, because I've noticed this door is unlocked and it's not the kind of door that will lead me to a new area, so I suspect I'm going to go over in this one area and then I'm going to have to run all my way around to the other side. So we're gonna start things back off over here, and then we'll go from there. All right, what's up? Eric Silverstar. There you are. It seems that some of my best are letting me down, and it's good to see that you're displaying one of the most important of my 3 key values. Well, it's duty above all, right? Or just doing my job, sir? Yeah, just doing my job. More than that, I must say you displayed the value of vigilance in spades, and from a janitor, no less. We prefer building maintenance, sir. I like that. Of course you do. Now please start filling out the report on my datapad, and I'm afraid I must ask you to not sit in my chair given your attire. I need to go ahead downstairs and investigate your findings. I'll be right back. Well, okay, that's convenient. Okay, so I think we were gonna run out that door anyways. It's just what we end up doing here first is stealing things. Your comm link begins to ring. You pick up. So those paintings must be what all those expensive deliveries were. We don't have much time. I am tracking Silverstar and he's already stepping off the elevator. I don't think your disguise will hold up much longer. I'll update you on his movements. Hurry, mon ami. Alright. Well, aren't I supposed to do paperwork? I feel like I'm responsible to do the paperwork. What are we grabbing here? There's an open bottle of expensive scotch and a single glass that appears to be half empty. And a half-smoked cigar. Walk away. But, don't leave it there! Okay, this painting looks very different from the other ones. I'm gonna check this one. This shows a profile of 3 elves in Telestrian security uniforms looking upwards at a flag flying the Telestrian logo. The plaque reads, Duty. Push the frame. And the frame clicks into place and the painting slides back into the wall. And it looks like the bookcase has moved a bit. But not completely. Oh no, it's the core value things, isn't it? I don't know what they all are. It's like something. Okay, what's this one? Depicted as a clock tower at a train station in downtown Portland in the TIR. The plaque reads efficiency. Okay. I don't know. There's the different values. I forgot to write those down. I don't know what they are. Efficiency, I think, was one of the things I heard earlier. I don't know if I'm supposed to be doing them in order, though. Okay. He has a few guards, a tech worker and very nervous wage slave gathered in the boardroom and is beginning to question them. Okay. Okay, just to hurry up. What's this one? What's this one? This is a photorealistic painting of 5 massive harvesters in Telestrian colors in a staggered formation, cutting a swath across a rippling field of wheat. The plaque reads, Unity. I think so? Maybe? Push the frame? No, crap! Okay. Let's try that again. So we push in this frame. Is it Vigilance? He's finished interviewing a Matrix tech and is now talking sternly to a pair of guards. Yeah, the efficiency one? It's not this one, though. What about this one? Wait, there's another bookcase over here. This painting shows a wild mountain landscape with clouds ringing lofty peaks. The plaque reads, Independence. See, I'm not sure if there's a timer or if it just depends on how many wrong times I get. Independence, I'm pretty sure, is not one of the values. The painting is of a small lighthouse in intense storm at night, perched on a rocky outcropping. Its light stabs out into the darkness. The plaque reads, Vigilance. I know this one is. Alright, now he is talking to the wage slave. This is not going well. They are raising their voices. Awesome, let's run through here. Well, he's got all kinds of things in here. What's this? There's a safe that has a large DNA scanner on the front, most likely key to Mr. Silverstar. So there's a DNR. There's a DNR scanner. DNA scanner. There's a glass of scotch, though, he was drinking from, right? We should be able to get maybe a little bit of DNA from that. Pick up the half-smoked cigar. Alright, so we got the half-smoked cigar. Now we run back over here and try to use that on the DNA scanner. Come on. So they add the saliva. That should work. Put the moist end of the cigar on the DNA scanner. With a click and faint hiss of escaping air, the safe opens. Take the sample. Great work, mon ami. The time for stealth has passed. It has set off every alarm in the system, but I have unlocked the executive elevator, and your path is clear. Head to the elevator and make your escape. Wait. But I thought that, I thought it was already unlocked because, you know, I kind of already unlocked it once, right? That cannot save while in action. Oh, okay, that's not good. I tried quick saving and it's like cannot save while in action. I don't feel like I'm in action, but sure. I guess maybe because there's a timer running in the background or something? I don't know. Alright, so I guess we were supposed to go that way anyways, but my curiosity led me out there early or something. All right, so I'm just gonna sort of skim through this this talkity talk because we've already been there. Police corruption, blah blah. Let's get this over with. I have things to do. Blah blah blah, and away we go after the black screen. This time I'm actually going to read what was said there. I kind of suspected I was going to go ahead and load my game. That's why I didn't read it last time. So, the estate. From the floor of the Lone Star Cruiser, you watch the tops of the downtown corridors office buildings disappear, replaced by the gray overcast over the I-90 bridge, the nylon restraints binding your wrists and ankles, along with McCluskey's whistling on to the radio, make for an unpleasant ride. A half hour later, the cruiser hits a whisper-smooth patch of road, and a magnificent mansion fills your view. Its design a blend of old-world finery and elvish grace. The car pulls to an abrupt halt, and you're dragged onto the driveway where McCluskey pulls a nasty-looking knife and cuts your bonds. You look up to see you're surrounded by a squad of green-clad ghosts, special forces troops from Tarangire? Yeah, there we go. Tarangire. I could spend a whole episode of me trying to pronounce that word. Massaging the feeling back into your numb extremities, you prepare to meet the man himself, James Telestrian III. All right. I feel like we're getting to the end of this. Where's my team, though? Have they been following? I think they've been following, right? Close behind. Watching my back. All right, game has been saved. Let's run out. You're not going anywhere. Aw, man. I was hoping I could just run out. That would be great. Anyways, McCluskey, how you doing? Want some advice, moron? Of course you don't. You're a Shadowrunner and you live by your own rules, don't ya? I suggest you keep your smartass remarks to yourself this time, elf. Mr. Telestrian isn't some street meat you can impress or intimidate. He's the brains behind the throne of Tir Taingar, and one of the richest men in Seattle. And he holds your leash, right, McCluskey? You his lapdog? Or should I be impressed? Or richer than hell elves take a dump the same way I do, McCluskey. I like that one. All right. His eyes widen, then his smirk gets even broader. That's the right attitude, chummer. You're just the same as Mr. Telestrian. Yes, you are. The only difference is that you got no money and you got no power. So tell me again, Drek for Brains, what is it you got? Honor, free will, or indigestion? Indigestion's kind of... It can go both ways. On the one hand, it could be like, I'm nervous. But on the other hand, it could be like... Yeah, it's sort of the comedy routine. I could go ahead with free will and honor, but I like the bottom one. It sounds a little bit more snarky and maybe a little bit more in character. Let's not forget that we're a mage. I could be slinging, like, they can't disarm me. I can be shooting spells and fireballs in an instant. I wonder what kind of precautions they've taken against that. Indigestion. You're dumber than I thought. Enjoy your chat. I'll dispose of your body later. Okay. That's cool. Hey, Mr. Quoth. How you doing? Alright, over 24 hours and multiple blue screens later, and we are continuing this playthrough. Let's go ahead and talk to Mr. Quoth again. I don't remember how much got cut off by the blue screen the first time, and then all the subsequent times I made it to different points. So let's just start from the beginning again. The fussy elf with the air of Victorian butler studies you from your toes to the tips of your pointed ears before he speaks. Now, if, of course, we haven't done this, and I've already recorded it, then I'll just cut it out. So you don't have to worry about that. Yeah, okay. Moving on. Mr. Telestrian is expecting you. You will find him in his office. Thank you, Jeeves. Very kind of you. He is not amused. Delighted to be of service. Yeah, I bet you are. You may wait here for a few moments to gather yourself before you enter Mr. Telestrian's office. Some people find that they need time to prepare themselves before meeting an elf of his stature. However, the upstairs is off limits to you, and the library is occupied at the moment. Do not tarry, though. Mr. Telestrian is not one to be kept waiting long. For some reason, I seem to remember there being more to say. Wait, he's just gonna let us loose, though? It's like, hey, don't go upstairs. All right, I'll follow that to the letter, because I'm known for being able to follow the rules. So I'm assuming he wants us to go that way, because he's standing over there. Did I talk to McCluskey already? I think I might have. Yeah, I talked to him before I talked to Jeeves. Oh, who's this? Wait. Algernon. That name sounds familiar. Is he the mage? The guy in the Shadowrunning place? Yes, he is. There's a twinkle on Algernon's eye that wasn't there when you spoke at the Seamstresses Union. It is good to see you again. There is much to do. You run in some pretty different circles, don't you, Algernon? What the hell are you doing here? Or, okay, my magical friend, explain yourself. Okay, the middle one, that's honestly the first thing I thought. What the hell are you doing here? I'm doing what I do, Alex X, providing those in need with the tools they require. Seek me out after you have spoken to James Telestrian. Perhaps I can be of service again. Okay. Now upstairs is off limits, right? Oh, we got some graphical glitches going on here. I noticed there's like little black bars whenever I scroll the screen. They kind of they get a little bit weird. Oh, there it is there. Yeah, okay. Let's go ahead and poke her. Oh, it won't let us up the stairs. Right. Gotcha. Restrictions of the game engine and all that. All right. So hopefully I've gone ahead and I've got things a little bit more we'll say stable, my system-wise. I don't know why I was blue screening so much. This is really not a demanding game, so it's really scaring me. I'm like, oh no, is the condition of my my PC degrading even further? Hopefully it'll hang in there. Let's go ahead and talk to Mr. James Telestrian III. Oh, don't you look fancy? I like your jacket. I don't know, the popped up sort of collar thing. It doesn't look, it doesn't suit the guy, and I just realized that these are guards. I thought those were statues behind him. Anyways, as you approach, James Telestrian III looks up from the computer screen built into the surface of his desk and assesses you. Oh yeah, I see it now. That's cool. It's kind of far away though. I like that. That would be a hell to look at. You're sitting in a chair and the screen is all the way over there. Like, there's a reason why they're slanted up or they're pointed at people. There's also a reason why he's standing. You know, with a guy with as much money and supposed standing as you'd think you'd have a better setup than this. Anyways. Calculating and cold, a practiced smile comes to his face. He vibes the kind of rich you don't get from Trivid. He's not the clothing or the trappings or the bow before your better's mansion. It's something else, the feeling that you're being categorized as a resource or a liability or a pawn. Yeah, I got that impression too. Okay, so the game is aware of the difference in his appearance as well. Okay. Objective complete. All right, cool. I have been reviewing the results of your visit to my Seattle office last night. I admit, they are impressive. You have generated a considerable amount of damage to my office complex, killed or wounded many of my security personnel, and cost my vice president of security his job. In 24 hours, you have accumulated quite a bill with me, ma'am. Well, he's respectfully called me ma'am. How do you intend to settle your debt? We could take a check. You already confiscated the container I took. I have no other bargaining chips. Oh, darn it. He's got the Aegis sample. I could, if I would have had Etiquette Corporate. Once my current assignment is complete, I would be happy to discuss working off my debt with you. But no, I'm gonna go with I don't know. The top one's kind of snarky and it's got a sort of an air of humor to it, but the middle one, it's like, it's factual. Let's go with the top one. When you take a check. I understand humor. I do not appreciate it, but I understand its uses. Yours was not a good use of humor. However, it neither charmed me, disarmed the tension, nor infuriated me to the point of providing you with a quick death. Before you attempt any more of your lowbrow monkey shines, I will lay out your tactical situation. I kind of like this guy already. The way he responded to that, I'm like, okay, you're kind of a cool character. I like you. You have one piece of information which you might use as a bargaining chip in the little time you have left to live. Why you took what you took. I am interested to know why you and your team of criminals fought your way through my security teams up to my private office to access the Matrix and uncover the location of a simple research project. Okay, so he doesn't really know why. You know, I'm wondering if we tell him the truth, if he'll honestly be like, well, that would be bad for business. I don't want that around. We'll see. The most protected item is usually the most valuable. That's why I took it. No. It's pretty simple. Someone hired me to find a killer. When I find the killer, I get paid. Okay. I took the Aegis sample to kill giant insect spirits. I'm not sure if you'll believe me on that one, but hey, I said let's try to go with the truth. I find your bluntness somehow refreshing. He touches a button on the desk. Mr. Quoth, please ask my daughter to join us. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. The young pretty elf— wait! Her! The young pretty elf has dark circles under her eyes and a haunted expression on her face. She recognizes you instantly. I think we're getting out of this alive, guys! It's you! I forgot her last name. Did it give us her last name last time? I think it did. I forgot the last name. It's you! You're the woman who helped me escape from the Universal Brotherhood. How did you get here? Telestrian cuts in quickly. Thank you, Marie-Louise. You have confirmed the identity of your rescuer and given me reason to forgive her for her trespasses against me. All right. She looks hungry for your help. I'm glad you're here. Good to see you got okay, Marie-Louise. Or you did well back there. Without you, we'd all be dead. Or this guy's your father? I think the bottom one's kind of no. It's a little too stupid for me. I'm gonna go ahead with the top one. I don't want to tick off this guy. I'm not okay. I can't sleep at all. I'm afraid that this is a dream and I'll wake up there and still be there with the bugs. You can relax, Marie-Louise. You are safe. It is over. No, it won't be over until they're all dead. She shudders. You didn't see them. You don't understand. You don't understand. You ruined my life. Sorry. You and those men you flew in here, all you do is talk. It's just like you to form a committee, Father. I knew that someone had to take action. That's why I got Harkeem involved. Harkeem. Wait a second. Harkeem. For some reason, I'm thinking of Baron von Samedi. Harkeem, yes. That name seems to match the portrait in my head for some reason. I'm like, that sounds like his name. The already cold exterior of James Telestrian III turns to ice. I see. It was you and your crippled little friend who leaked ages to this woman. We will speak of it later, in private. Now then, Alex X. There are people I wish you to meet. The committee my daughter alluded to. This is a rare opportunity for a woman of the streets such as yourself. I urge you to behave. We will adjourn to the library. Okay, I would be delighted, or I'm not really a committee joining sort of lady, or sounds like I don't have much of a choice. I'm just gonna go with the top one. I would be delighted. Or I'm not really a committee joining sort of lady. Let's go with the top one. I would be delighted. Yes. Yes, smile through my teeth. Okay. I don't know if that is sarcasm or not. Just behave. Hey, that's true. I could have meant that sarcastically. There is a weight on Telestria's library, a sense of magnitude and purpose. You are no longer in the presence of mere wealth. You are in the presence of history. And something was up at the top of the screen and I missed it. All right, I got to take part in the tier council meeting. I was kind of hoping I got some karma out of the whole thing. All right, so we've got a bunch of people gathered here. Is that Algernon? Yeah, he's here too. Okay, so he wasn't like a dream or some sort of astral projection or some sort of weird ethereal manifestation of Algernon. He was actually there. He's actually running in this circle. Okay. Hey, James, how's it going? Lady, I like how he specifies lady, a singular. Lady and gentlemen, this is Alex X. She is the elf who saved my daughter and the only one who has faced our common enemy in combat. Her Brakos? What does the representative of the great dragon, Lofweir, have to tell us about the magical insect this Shadowrunner uncovered? Brakos speaks slowly with a deep, melodious German accent. I can't do German accent, sorry. He takes his time, accentuating each word, relishing each vowel and each consonant, tasting them as if they were a delicacy. My lord Lofweir has witnessed the insect spirit's physical manifestation before. Roughly 9,000 years ago, as you are aware, magic ebbs and flows from the earth. Oh, unflows from the earth, cycling from peak to peak over the course of 5,200 years. As the level of magic grows, Hans, dear, I love you, but you could babble on forever, and I believe time is of the essence. The painted elf addresses you. Alex X, is it? Delighted. The bug you fought was not merely a magical awakened animal like a wyvern or a hydra or anything else in the sixth world. In fact, it isn't from this world at all. It's a physical embodiment of an insect spirit from another plane of existence. All right, well, I imagine that moving from one plane of existence to another isn't easy. Or before you go on, I've got to ask, who the hell are you and why are you dressed like that? Yeah, I was kind of wondering the same thing, but I'm going to behave myself right now. Is that why I couldn't kill it? Because from another plane of existence. Actually, that's an interesting thought. You know, like ghosts and stuff. I wonder, you know, ghosts and aliens and all that stuff. You know, the whole theory of, you know, they're just on different planes of existence, which would be why we can't interact with them. But if there was some sort of a bridge, I don't know. Maybe my imagination is going a little wild right now. I'm going to go ahead and say, is that why I couldn't kill it? Exactly so. Your little buggy friend exists on both planes simultaneously. Right, so when we kill it here, it basically it's basically on both planes. So we haven't killed the other half of it, which is how it's able to come back to life. Gotcha! I understood that. I'm a smart. Oh, Harlequin. I should have known the guy's name. Now, an insect spirit can't simply thumb a ride through astral space and show up on Earth late for dinner. Dinner in this case being us. Gotcha. Alright, Algernon. 2 elements are required to bring one across the void. A shaman and a host. First, the spirit calls upon a shaman, often in dreams. The spirit seduces the shaman with promises of great power. The shaman then accepts the spirit as his totem. Next, the insect spirit requires a suitable host. The best candidates are the disaffected and the disenfranchised. In short, the weak-willed. Their minds are the most susceptible to suggestion, which is helpful in making the transformation. As you may imagine, these are the sort of people easily attracted to a cult, such as the Universal Brotherhood. Dun dun dun! Big surprise there. Well, actually, that wasn't even a reveal. I overdramatized that. I'm sorry. I'm so ashamed. Anyways, finally, by performing what has to be a truly disgusting ritual, the shaman serving the insect totem implants the spirit into the host, willingly or not. Then, it's feeding time. Lovely. Harlequin is correct. The insect spirit will then slowly consume its host, while transforming it into the spirit's own insectoid body, thus manifesting itself fully on this plane. Okay, what does this have to do with the Great Dragon and an elf who likes cosmetics? Whiz! Bugs from another dimension need killing. I get it. I don't like the sound of this. I don't know, I like the 2 top ones. I suppose something like that is a hazard to everyone, so that kind of answers the top question, so I don't really need to ask that. I like the middle one, though, because it kind of matches the character. Whiz! Bugs from another dimension need killing. I get it. No, you don't, kid. Not by a long shot. This is bigger than hunting down an insect shaman or putting a few 9mm rounds into a bug. But I don't do either of those things. I just shoot magic spells. The initial bugs prepare a nest for the summoning of a queen. Once the nest has its queen, she literally explodes with newly manifested insect spirits. They swarm out of the nest, feasting on all the flesh they can find and implanting more insect spirits into the fresh corpses. Again and again and again. The room falls silent as they all consider the scenario, faces grim. Telestrian breaks the silence. This is not an infestation, LXX. It is an invasion. Oh, this sounds cool. My lord Lofweir knew this day would come, but he did not know precisely when nor where. Your rescue of Mr. Telestrian's daughter has exposed the existence of an insect spirit for the first time in this cycle of the world. Then why don't you just fire a cruise missile at the Brotherhood and call it a day? Yeah, that would go over just fine. So you're early to the party this time. That gives you the upper hand, right? We are not early. We merely have experience on our side. The insect spirit is only a resident in the transformed host's body. Conventional weapons can hurt the body and expose the spirit, but the spirit itself cannot be destroyed by mundane means. Hence, Project Aegis. Her Telestrian's biotechnology and agricultural divisions worked with my Lord Lofweir's thaumaturgical engineers and designed Project Aegis to destroy an insect spirit once it is released from its host. The formula, a fluorescing astrobacteria strain, exists in the physical and astral plane at once and can thus affect the insect spirit. Now, that was a mouthful. Did you memorize it, or are you reading it off the index cards? Off of index cards. My director of R&D, Diane Ravenwood, will explain how Project Aegis will be used in the field. Dr. Ravenwood? Alright, Our weapons specialists have rapidly prototyped a delivery device for the fluorescing astral bacteria strain. They've created some prototype launchers which fire Aegis-filled shells. When fired, the shells will discharge a high-velocity stream of the bacteria. Hold on a second. Sorry, I had a frog in my throat, I had to let him out. In order to destroy one of the bugs, darn it. In order to destroy one of the bugs, it must be damaged using conventional weapons or magic until the spirit is released from the host body. Then the insect spirit must be shot with the Project Aegis prototype launcher to destroy it. So in order to stop an invasion of insects from another dimension, a dragon and an elf co-created a magical insecticide. That's an awesome box quote. Aegis is a multi-dimensional bug spray? Or it stomps bugs dead. Got it. I like the top one. Crudely put, but accurate. We must stop the Universal Brotherhood from summoning a queen, and we must stop them immediately. You are the only one who has been inside their facility, and the only one who has personally fought these creatures before. That, along with your highly effective assault upon my property, indicates that you are the ideal person to lead the attack. Well, gosh golly, I'm flattered. Glad you're convinced because I'm not. No one's ever used this magic bug juice before. Or what makes you think this Project Aegis will actually work? I like the middle one. Glad you're convinced because I'm not. The painted elf grins and his red lipstick catches the light. We're foregoing the clinical trials in favor of field testing the formula. Well done! Gosh golly darn, ain't that great? I'm so excited to be the guinea pig. Come on, kid. When Faye taps you on the shoulder, you've got to pay attention. Unfortunately, she has the nasty habit of tapping you on the opposite shoulder. So that's when you turn around, she's on your other side, giggling like a deranged schoolgirl. I don't think that sounded like a schoolgirl at all, but I hate that. Enough! Are you willing to undergo this mission, Alex X? Let me see. You had me at killing bugs. Show me how to use Aegis and I'll get it done. I'm a professional, and professionals get paid for their work. I assume that serving all mankind involves compensation. Or my job is to bring a killer to justice, not lead an assault against monsters out of nightmares. Now, I understand that. I understand the gravity of the situation, and honestly, it's the kind of thing. Yeah, we got to do this. This is not even about finding Sam's killer anymore or dealing with that. This is about. Dang, we're talking the end of the world thing. So, I don't know though. Professional. I have played Alex X as kind of the mercenary type character, so the middle one does sound kind of I don't know, it's tough. Because on the one hand I'm thinking, well, it's something that we need to do, or else the whole world is gone. So I don't really have a choice in the matter. You know, I've got to get this done. If this doesn't get done, then we're screwed. We're all dead. But on the other hand, my character, I've typically played it, you know, I want money. But then again, I showed morals in one of the previous missions when I let the guy go. All right, let's go with the top one. We'll say there's some character development for Alex. You had me at killing bugs. Show me how to use Aegis and I'll get it done. Excellent. He claps his hand as if seeing the circus for the first time. I love the way that the short-lived are willing to die even faster. It's very inspirational. Yeah, okay. Brackus raises his hand and Harlequin's clapping instantly stops. There is one final note. A warning, if you will. You have seen the danger the insects represent, but you have not witnessed the shaman's power. The shaman must tap into a powerful source of magic in order to summon a queen. We do not know what abilities that power source will grant. Beware of the insects, but do not underestimate the shaman. Good to know. Oh, and I got myself 10,000 new yen. That'll all go into rebuilding my squad, which I left behind for most of the last mission. No, wait, I didn't. Actually, I did need them for the entire fight. Anyways, hey, don't scare the kid, Hansel. We still need her to go on the mission. By the by, I'm coming with you, Alex X. I wouldn't mind seeing these creatures for myself. I missed them last time. Telestrian will bankroll you so you can hire the rest of the team. Find me when you're ready to go, and we'll bug right out of here. James Telestrian sighs. Yes, speak with Harlequin when you are ready to depart. If you wish to acquire additional supplies for your mission, find my assistant Quoth. He is highly resourceful. All right, awesome. So we're going to be doing Shadowruns for a rich guy. That's cool. And I got myself 8 points of karma, which brings me up to a total of 9. Can I level up? I don't think I can. I think all of my stuff needs at least... Oh, wait, body's only at 8. So I can increase body, and I can get myself up to my maximum HP, and then it basically is just one more point I need for quickness. My spellcasting and willpower is already maxed out, so let's go ahead and put the point into body. Get ourselves a little bit more health. We are now at 90 hit points, which is amazing. And I'm going to go ahead and end the episode here. So far, so good. Nothing has broken. So we're going to go ahead and save the game so that we can continue next time from our save point. So if you like the video, you like the content, and you would like to see more of it, go ahead and give the video a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, leave it a thumbs down. Either way, let me know what you thought in the comment section. And until next time, I would like to ask you all to game on.